Greg FBT Mueller has won 2 World Series of Poker gold bracelets in Limit Hold'em, in addition to playing mixed games for high stakes for years now. In this edition of Poker Strategy, Card Player TV caught up with Mueller to discuss how certain hands play differently in Limit Hold'em than they do in No Limit. First off, we asked Mueller how small pocket pairs and low-suited connectors play in Limit Hold'em.
Well, the big difference obviously is the implied odds when you're playing No Limit Hold'em, because the odds are you're not going to hit your set or your suited connectors, but if you ever do, in No Limit, you can bust a guy. So if you have pocket 3s or pocket 4s and the guy has 2 kings or aces and he doesn't put a big enough bet in, for a tiny amount you can amass a massive stack. Whereas if you're playing Limit, all those times that you're supposed to miss, you're going to, and when you do finally hit, you're going to only get your bet, check raise, and bet. And so the key is obviously the implied odds. Now, that being said, you don't want to bleed your chips away, and if you do get set over set in No Limit, you're going to go bust. So the key is just basically, if you catch a hand in No Limit, you can amass all the guy's chips at once, versus Limit Hold'em, you're not supposed to play those hands.
While implied odds hands play worse in Limit Hold'em, Mueller told Card Player TV which hands he thought played somewhat better than they do in No Limit Hold'em.
Like a ace-10, ace-jack. Those types of hands play better in Limit Hold'em, because obviously if you spike an ace, you're golden, and if you do run up against a bigger ace, you're just losing a few bets. You definitely don't really want to play the ace-10s and ace-jacks in the No Limit in fear of running against a bigger ace and losing your stack. So those are the types of hands, the big aces type of thing, play better in Limit Hold'em than they do maybe in the No Limit Hold'em, because you never know where you're at, and you never want to have all your chips in play if you don't know where you're at.